I love it when you talk shop.
All right, talk shop. We like to come in a couple times a week, talk shop, tell bedtime stories to the rook.
In this video, I wanted to make something that speaks directly to agents who are struggling with the question of, lowering your commission, or how do you show value to clients so that they don't ask you to lower your commission. In our industry, commissions aren't set. So yeah, people do discount their commissions. So as a result, consumers are expecting to at least have that conversation. And I think the instinct with people is to either basically cut off that client and say, I don't want to work with you, or just give in. Really, there's a little bit of a middle ground there where it's not about convincing the client of your value. It's about educating them as to what it is that you bring to the table and why actually you're worth the commission that you're asking to charge. There's three things that I think about when I'm talking about the value that we bring. I think when you ask a seller, if your main objective is to get the highest possible price for your house, it really comes down to three things. It's how much effort is your agent going to put into the process? The second thing is, how are they going to market the property in a way that's different than other agents that's going to create the most value? And by marketing it so well that you're going to bring actually more people to the house, which is going to create competition, because at the end of the day, competition is what drives up the price. Really, it comes down to effort, marketing, and the third thing is negotiation. And it's funny because this one gets forgotten a lot. If somebody discounts their commission heavily, for example, do it for 1/3 of what the normal number is, that means they have to do 3 times as much business just to make the same amount of money as somebody doing the normal amount of business. If they're doing 3 times as much business to make up for that lower commission rate, they're not going to have the time to put that much effort into your property. And so that's a knock. When it comes to marketing, if they're going to market your property further than just putting it on the MLS, of course that does syndicate to Redfin, Trulia, and Zillow, which is very powerful. There's much more that you can do to create that competition and drive up the price. That's going to cost them some money. If they're only charging a very little amount, that eats into that budget for them to market your property properly. They really can't afford to market it. Now, this one's weird to me. If you're telling somebody as a seller that you're going to pick them based on how low they'll go with the commission, you're actually telling them to prove to you that they're not good enough to represent you. Because on the negotiation side, if they're willing to negotiate down their own commission so much, that's exactly what they're going to do when it comes to negotiating on your behalf. And you want a strong negotiator. So you want somebody that's going to stand firm. You don't want somebody who's going to drop their commission. So it actually serves you better to find somebody who holds strong to that than it does the other way around. These 3 points are something that you can explain to sellers that will help them understand why hiring the right agent who's actually going to charge the right amount is actually in their best interest.